Shout out to Money Brown, man. Respect Junior. My boy Money Brown, he get a lot of money, that's why I call him Money Brown.
What's good, Money Brown TV? What up, what up?
Yeah. I want to give a shout out to Money Brown TV. Thank you so much for everything.
Hey, this is Ryan Garcia here. Shout out to Money Brown TV and keep punching, baby.
Yo, what's going on out the fight world? This your boy Money back with another one, man. And this one here is on Canelo Alvarez, the hottest Mexican fighter in the world, the 4-division world champion, the future Hall of Famer, and the current unified super middleweight world champion, holding the WBC, the WBO, and the WBA super world titles. And he's looking to take on Caleb Plant, a hot superstar from America, a 2012 Olympian who is the IBF super middleweight world champion. And Canelo is letting Caleb Plant know that you're not Floyd Money Mayweather. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to take that scrap, and we gonna get it on in September. Y'all check this out with Caleb Plant and Canelo and what they got to say about each other.
Is Caleb Plant who you want next?
That's the plan. That's the plan to go for the belt, and I'm coming, man. I'm coming, my friend. I hope so. I hope that fight made easy, and then give the fans that fight and the first Mexican unified fighter in the history.
Well, we know the world knows that Floyd gave Canelo his first loss. Are you looking forward to giving Canelo his second loss really soon?
I mean, yeah, absolutely. But I feel like, I feel like Lara beat him as well, and I feel like Triple G definitely beat him in the first fight. And he's got 2 draws as well. So, when it comes to this fight, people feel like he's invincible, but that's because they're thinking of the name Canelo. But I'm not fighting the name, I'm fighting the man. And the man has flaws, and the man can be beat just like anybody. So
as y'all can see, man, Caleb have a lot of confidence in defeating Canelo Alvarez. Caleb is one hell of a fighter. Like I told y'all, he's a 2012 Olympian, and now he's the current 168-pound IBF world champion. He's putting in the hard work. He believes in his skills. Once he get into that ring, like you said, Canelo is just another man to him. He's not facing the big name that everybody is familiar with and things of that nature. So he understands the concept of, it's boxing, it's me against you. The fans can't fight for you. The tabloids can't fight for you. So, you got to fight for yourself. So much respect to Caleb Plant, for believing in himself. Much respect to him. And I don't want nobody to try to get this mixed and screwed up, right? When you're a fighter, you're supposed to feel how you feel. You know what I'm saying? And this is one hell of a fight. Nonetheless, one hell of a fight, bro. Caleb Plant taking on Canelo Alvarez, right? This is my thing. Everybody looks at Canelo, and we all know Canelo just came off the win against Billy Joe Saunders, breaking his eye socket to take the WBO scrap away from him to hold 3 scraps. He won the WBC and the WBA Super when he took on Callum Smith, right? And now, he's a 3 belt holder at 168, looking to get the 4th one. But everybody is looking at Canelo, and they think the blueprint of beating Canelo is what Mayweather blueprint. And they think just a person with a style that can box, move, and think in the ring is good enough to get it done with Canelo Alvarez, if y'all understand what I'm saying. Like, they think that slick boxer style is the style to defeat Canelo Alvarez, and that if you can box and you can move on the legs and things of that nature, you can beat him, right? Now, it could give him problems. It do cause problems for Canelo Alvarez. And Caleb Plant, he do have a slick boxing style. You got to give him that. Can't take nothing away from him, right? But still, with that being said, you're going to have to do more than just box him. You're going to have to do more than just try to box Canelo. You feel me? Now, Caleb Sweethand Plant, like he do got a high IQ in that ring. You must respect that about him. Like I say, I go for all my 2012 Olympians, man. I know my Olympians like the back of my hand. But, I still have fighters that I feel like that are bad motherfuckers, and I'm going to tell the truth. Always tell the truth. I'm going to give it how it is, whether people like it or not. You understand what I'm saying? That style is not the style, in my opinion, to defeat a Canelo Alvarez at this stage in Canelo Alvarez's career. You feel me? Maybe back then, yes, it troubled him. You know what I mean? The Floyd Mayweathers troubled him. The Lauras troubled him. The Austin Trouts, they troubled Canelo back then at 23 years of age. You feel me? At 23 years of age. Of course, if you got a slick boxing style and you can, keep that style going and be masterful at that style, I mean, you'll trouble anybody. You feel me? You'll trouble anybody. But the thing is now, Canelo has grown so much as a fighter. Y'all listening to me? He's grown so much as a fighter that just that little slick boxing style is not going to be enough to beat this man. You feel me? It's not. It's not. You understand me? So I want to kill that notion right now, family. That shit is dead. That shit is played out. Y'all need to quit saying, oh, if you can box and you can be slick, this and that, you can cause Canelo problems. Canelo has learned how to deal with that style, bro. He's learned how to deal with that style. He know how to cut the ring off better. He know how to go to your goddamn body and force your ass to fight. You feel me? I like Billy Joe just got his motherfucking eye socket broken. And he's a hell of a slick fighter. Billy Joe is slick, no matter what nobody want to say or admit to it. He's slick. He got the slick style. Canelo just gotten better, bro. He just gotten better. You feel me? So I'm not finna sit up here and say, oh, because you can box and you can move, it's going to put you in position to be Canelo. No, because you got to think about it. Triple G gave Canelo problems, right? The first fight. Did Triple G box and move? I need y'all to answer me that. Did Triple G box and move? Yes or no? Or did Triple G come forward and fought Canelo? You feel me? Did he fight Canelo? And that's what put him that close with Canelo in the first fight to be a draw. Am I right or am I wrong, family? Am I right or am I wrong? The second fight, when Triple G came out talking all that Mexican style, like he was going to go toe-to-toe with Canelo, and Canelo prepared himself damn well, ready to go toe-to-toe with Triple G. And what Triple G tried to do, he tried to box. He tried to box. And look what happened to his ass. Danny Jacobs, tried to box. Look what happened to his ass. Even though he tried to hold his ground at once upon a time. But in order to get in there and have a chance to defeat Canelo, bro, you're going to have to go forward, my brother. You're going to have to go forward. You're going to got to know how to stay right there and hit and not get hit. When you look at Floyd Mayweather and Canelo in the first fight, Floyd didn't just move his legs like that. Floyd still fought Canelo. He walked to Canelo in that fight as well. He walked to him. People forget about that type of shit. He pushed Canelo back some in that fight. You have to know how to push Canelo back in a fight. You can't just sit up here and thinking you're going backwards all night, and because you can box a little bit off the back foot, that you're going to beat the Canelo Alvarez and like he haven't mastered that style now. Canelo understand what he needs to do in the ring, where he needs to be, foot position, cut the ring off, make your ass sit down, attack the body when you know how to attack the body, counter when you know how to counter, right? And be first when you got to be first. So, I'm sorry, family. I'm sorry. The style that Billy Joe has, the styles that Caleb Plant has, is not going to defeat Canelo Alvarez. It's not. No, it's not. You're going to have to be somebody like David Benavidez, Jamal Cholo, or Earl Spence that can go forward and bang it out with Canelo, because you're going to have to stand your ground somewhere in that fight. And I'm not saying Caleb Plant can't go on there and stand his ground. I just hate the notion of everybody just thinking that if you can box and get on the back foot and that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, and that's how you defeat Canelo because of what Floyd Mayweather did to him. And that's over, family. That is over. Canelo had, like I say, mastered his craft, and he knows what he has to do in the ring. Now, Caleb Plant has a very high IQ. You see, he has a very high IQ, and he's going to have to prove it that it's better than Canelo's. You know what I mean? He's going to have to prove that it's better than Canelo's. As y'all can see, my IQ is better than yours. You know what I'm saying? And once you get into the ring, I think people really find out how smart Canelo Alvarez is. Like, Canelo is a smart fucking fighter, bro. He's not just in the ring just, oh, I'm just throwing her, throwing her. No, Canelo is a smart fighter in the ring, bro. He's a smart fighter as well. And he know how to pick up on what you're doing and when you make mistakes. And once he pick up on it, he make your ass pay. Now, like Caleb Plant said, yes, you're just facing the man that Canelo. Canelo got flaws as well. That's a fact, right? He's subject to a jab. You know what I'm saying? Canelo will fight with you, so they'll give you a chance to land your shit if you stand there and fight with him. Sometimes he do get too flat-footed, Sometimes he do throw his hook with his head straight up. So it's a few things that Canelo do in the ring that you can take advantage of. But you're going to have to be able to pull a trigger when it's time to pull a trigger. You're going to have to get Canelo respect in the ring. And if you can't get that respect from Canelo Alvarez, your ass is grass, my friend. You feel me? Your ass is grass, my friend. Now, when you look at Floyd Mayweather, what Floyd Mayweather did Canelo, he'll tell you he used angles, bro. He used angles. And I don't think nobody can use angles like Floyd. You know what I mean? He's a master at that shit. It's something that he's mastered. And sometimes what you master, other people can't master. You know what I mean? But Caleb Plant is one hell of a fighter, man. One hell of a fighter. Do we got a shot at beat Canelo? Of course, it's boxing. Anything can happen in boxing. I'm not out here just trying to cap like Caleb Plant don't got a shot in hell or like he can't defeat Canelo. No, but I'm just saying, going in there where everybody just keeps saying Mayweather did this, Mayweather did that, and they try to put that Mayweather skill level on everybody else when everyone else is not Floyd Mayweather. They don't think alike, they don't move alike, they don't fight alike, bro. They just don't. It's just different. Floyd defense is different than these boys. And we see these boys out here. You know what I mean? And even with Floyd Mayweather, Canelo landed some good shots on Floyd. He landed some good shots on Floyd that other fighters probably can't take. You feel me? Other fighters probably can't take. You know, Canelo grew up from 23 to 30 now. That man got way, way more strength. You feel me? Way more strength. And I just get tired of hearing that notion, oh, because if Floyd did this and because these guys can move and box like this, you know, they're going to get Canelo problems. No, a boxing style, to me, you know what I'm saying, that a boxing style do not get Canelo problems, bro. If anything, y'all kind of really help Canelo out because y'all letting him breathe and letting him make it to the second half of the fight without forcing him to do things to try to help gas him out, because one thing Canelo do have is a gas tank problem. He do have a stamina problem. If you can force him to fight you early, and you gotta weather that storm. So if you can weather that storm from Canelo in the first 6 to 7 rounds, where you out there and you forcing him to use his energy and forcing him to fight, you put yourself in a good position down the stretch if you have a gas tank. But if you don't have a gas tank your goddamn self, and Canelo tagging your ass to the body coming back upstairs, then you just might find yourself more drained than Canelo Alvarez. And you don't want to show no weakness against Canelo. You don't want to show no weakness against Canelo Alvarez, because if you do, your ass is grass, my friend. Your ass is grass. You understand me? So what I need people to stop doing is, please stop using that Mayweather fight and putting it on every other fighter, making it like they can do what Mayweather did in the ring, and they go out there thinking that they Mayweather in the ring, and they get in there with Canelo, and they find their ass face down on their face or on their ass on the back trying to get up or knock the fuck out like Amir Khan. You know what I'm saying? Now, this will be one hell of a fight coming up in September, yo. We all going to enjoy it. We all going to buy it. Canelo go put on a hell of a show. Well, is it going to be on the zone? I think it will be on the zone, but Canelo go put on a hell of a show. Caleb Plant go bring his best to put on a hell of a show. It's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a classic. You know, Caleb Plant never lost before, so he put himself, you know, on a higher pedestal. He feel like he's right there with Canelo, and he's going to have to prove it. He's going to have to prove it. Like I say, he is our 2012 Olympian. I ride for him. I respect him. But Caleb Plant can't beat Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. And I rocks with Caleb. But Caleb cannot beat Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. September, it will show. Hopefully they can get these negotiations on the way, get them going. You know, get that shit signed on the dotted line. And we have us an undisputed fight in September and another classic. And somebody is making history that night. Somebody is making history. So shouts out to Caleb Plant. Good luck to you, my friend. You know, if you can pull this shit out, man, you'll be on top of the world, bro. You'll be on top of the world. And everybody will have to give you your just due. To Canelo, congratulations, Canelo. You go out there, you pull this out, as more history for you, for your legacy, and you going into the Hall of Fame. You know, and it just put you another step ahead of the Mexican fighters, man. Ahead of the Mexican fighters. So shouts out to both of these boys. I wish I had nothing but the best. Good luck in September. It's looking like that's the date. And we'll see y'all then. Until then, it's your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Ain't nobody safe in these streets. Hit them thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate, OG Money on Cash App. TreyHampton52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend. Hit the subscribe button. Like, comment, share the video. And y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family.